Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekend advice for the weekend of June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 2017. Thank you for joining me. This is a general reading looking at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about these energies in order to be able to use them for our highest good. Since we are looking at energies, these will play out in different ways for different people, so it's always a good idea to try and keep an open mind and take away the message of the reading and then apply it to your own situation if you feel that it speaks to that. Okay, so let's have a look at what the energies are for us this weekend. So it looks like we have a weekend of relaxation ahead of us, healing, recharging our batteries, and then jumping back into everything that we're focused on and everything we're trying to accomplish. It feels like we get a time out, or that's where the energy may lead us. And so if we wanted to take this time out, now would be a good time. So I'm going to show you the cards and then tie the messages together. So we have the Owl, number 13, and this is about deception and using our wisdom to discern what is real, what is deception. We have the Grail Knight again, number 6, about romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. There's also an element of taking time, taking a pause to check information before jumping into anything with these two here especially. And these are from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Our tarot cards from the Charmin Caselli Tarot deck. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Four of Swords in the center of our reading, or center of our spread. And then the Nine of Wands. And then from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck, I think this is by Tony Carmine Salerno, we have the Goddess of Oneness. And this says, someone you love is thinking fondly of you at this moment. So some good opportunities for love as well. And maybe it's about taking a break from everything else so that we can open up to love. And we also have the Angel of Relaxation, let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. So this just talks about us coming to that point where we say, okay, well, I'm no longer trying to control everything. I believe that what is meant for me will come. I believe that if this is truly for my highest good, it will happen. I've done everything that I could. And so I'm just going to let things come together. I'm going to allow things to be what they will. And that's how we get our desired outcome. So we have two fire energies here, talking about determination, drive, going for something, trying to make something happen, being very, very focused, envisioning everything and getting motivated or even getting a little bit worked up to get stuff done, to reach our goal. And the Four of Swords in the middle. So the Four of Swords is asking us to, first of all, make sure that we're not burning the candle at both ends, because we have two fire cards at both ends of the Four of Swords. Another message is don't run away, okay, with yourself. The message is slow it down, make sure you're doing things properly. Double checking information also comes up here with the Owl and the Grail Knight, making sure that what we're looking at is the truth, is fact, and not something that, you know, just because we're rushing, we say, yeah, that's fine, that's okay, we don't have to go into detail with that. And so again, we have relaxation, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Grail Knight, and he looks like he's taking a break, isn't he? Talking about, you know, this weekend being a good opportunity, a good time to slow things down a little bit, rest, recharge our batteries, and double check that we're still on course, or double check that what we're focused on is something true, something real, as opposed to chasing a dream that isn't really going to come true, an illusion. Okay, making sure that we're seeing things properly, making sure that we're on the right track. Because the Three of Wands here is a card that, you know, it's all about being hopeful and being optimistic and looking to the future, and going for new opportunities, new beginnings, new worlds, new horizons, expecting to see results, expecting to be successful. It's a very encouraging card, a very positive and optimistic card with the Three of Wands. Then we have the Nine of Wands, where, okay, well, we have worked on this. Okay, see all those wands neatly stacked up there. We've worked on this and we've been trying to reach our goal, but we got to the point of the 9 where we're coming close to a completion, but it's not there yet, and so it can get frustrating, and we may feel a little bit of anger and frustration in that red color there, and feel like we need to push the limit, and where we need to push something to happen. We need to take control of the situation and then just kind of power through. And if that's the attitude that we're finding ourselves in this weekend, the Four of Swords reminds us that sometimes the way forward is to take a step back. Sometimes giving a situation room to breathe will help an issue resolve itself. Sometimes we have to take a step back and allow the answers to come to us, as opposed to struggling, scrambling to get information to reach a solution, to reach a conclusion. This is a card that talks about meditation, contemplation, resting, taking a pause, giving our minds a break, giving our minds time to rest, so that it can come up with new ideas, so that, you know, we can come up with new perspectives that actually are going to be the right way forward for us. So this is the Four of Swords. The owl is a number 4 as well. Number 13 adds up to a 4. This is about the way to seek wisdom is not to scramble for it. We already have the wisdom. We need to rest, contemplate, pay attention to our dreams, meditate, pray, just think about things, okay? Just let things come to our minds to reach that wisdom, okay? To bring that to the surface, because we already have it. We don't have to scramble for wisdom. The Grail Knight here, it says seeking the sacred. Seeking the sacred. That, what I'm getting with that here is, what is the right way to do things, or what is the best way to do things, or the healthy way to do things. We don't have to struggle, we don't have to fight, we don't have to settle, okay? That's not something positive, that's not a positive situation in our lives. And with this, the number 6, it's a card that talks about balance and having a balanced approach. So again, not rushing ahead, not trying to force things, not trying to push things. It's finding that balance of consulting our own wisdom, our own higher guidance, inner guidance, and then seeing if it works out in the situation, and then trying that and going back and forth between the two. It's not just focusing on one idea and trying to push it through, even though we've been trying that for a while and it's just not happening. That's our message, to stop what we're doing. If we've been trying to push things, to force things for a while now, and it's just not been happening, that's our message to stop doing that, because it's not the best approach for us. And that's, again, with the Four of Swords. Take a break, take a breather, release the tension, release the pressure that we may have been putting on ourselves to get something done. It's also a message of, if something is worth doing, we might as well do it right, okay? And again, that means don't rush ahead, don't skip steps. Everything needs time, everything needs its own resources. Every stage of the way, we need to do certain things at a certain time. And it's more like, be like the Knight of Pentacles. Even though he's not showing up here, we do have a knight, and it's be like the Knight of Pentacles. Use your wisdom, remember what the goal is, remember what the plan is, and then just stick to that plan. Don't get frustrated if it takes time. Don't get frustrated if you just have to go through a lot of different steps to get to your end result. Take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and it guarantees that happy conclusion. It guarantees that happy outcome. The angel of relaxation also says don't put too much pressure on yourself. Again, maybe something's not meant for us to do on our own. Maybe someone else in our environment could help, or maybe our angels or guides or the universe is trying to help, is trying to guide us in the right direction to do things the right way for ourselves. And if we just relax and open up our third eye there, if we just relax and open to the communication with that blue color there, we will get our wisdom. We will receive our wisdom. We will receive our guidance. We will know what way is the best for us. Okay? And it will also give us time to relax, because it can be very tiresome, very, very draining, exhausting if we're always under pressure. If we always put pressure on ourselves and never really give ourselves a break. Okay? So that's something that we are asked to do this weekend. And what I'm getting with this card is what you're thinking of, what you're wishing for. It is meant for you. It's just a matter of finding the right way to that end result. Okay? Whether this is a struggle with love life or a struggle with work, okay, or spirituality, or just your project, okay, your goals, whatever the case may be. Since we are looking at energies, it can be anything. The message here is what you are thinking of is meant for you, what you are wishing for is meant for you, but the way we're going about it may not be the best, may not be the easiest path that it could be, may not be the quickest path, and there's a different path that's easier and better and quicker. And so the message for this weekend is to take that step back, take that breather, relax a little bit, allow for our own wisdom to come to the surface, receive the messages of the universe, see the signs, see the synchronicities happening around us and the significance behind them. And then remember that what we want, we can have. We do have to believe that if we're trying to push for something, and we've been trying for a long time and it's just not happening, that's a different situation. That may mean actually you're on the wrong path. What you're struggling for may not be the best thing for you. So this is the time to contemplate and to reassess. Does this really make you happy? Do you really see yourself being happy based on how things are going? And discerning between the illusion and deception within a situation potentially. If on the other hand you feel like you're so close, okay, and the impulse is to push through, but there's a blockage there, there's something holding you back or pushing you back. Whenever you try to push forward, something pushes you back, but you feel like you're so close, then the message is now is the time for a new approach. Now is the time to look for that new perspective that gives us the way around the wall so that we don't have to break through it. Okay, so that's easier. It's easier and quicker and a little healthier for us, okay, because we don't have to put that much pressure on ourselves, and we don't have to feel like, we're not doing something right, or maybe we're not good enough or anything like that. Okay, that's not the sacred. Seek the sacred. That means what makes you happy, what gives you peace, what gives you joy. Okay? And once we have this time out, if we use this time wisely, okay, with our wisdom, if we use this time wisely in the ways that they've just explained, when we go back into working on what we're trying to accomplish, the Nine of Wands means we're going to reach that. Because by going through this time out and using it to gain wisdom, or to allow our wisdom to come to the surface, we actually turn the Nine of Wands into one of its other meanings, which is don't give up, you're so close. And if you keep going, if you tweak certain things here and there, but you keep going and don't give up on this, you will reach your desired outcome. Okay, but again, we don't have to struggle. It shouldn't be a constant struggle. Whatever this is, it should not be a constant struggle. If it is, if something has always been a struggle and it's still a struggle and you're no closer to your desired outcome, again, this is a time to discern between illusion and deception or self-deception, to figure out maybe that's not the best thing for you. Seek the sacred. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have joy and passion and excitement and fulfillment in your life. So maybe that particular situation that makes you feel bad, sad, disappointed in yourself, like you're not good enough, and bringing all those things to the surface, that's not a good situation. Maybe it's not meant for you, and it's less than what you deserve, okay? And on the other hand, if this is something that you feel strongly in your heart is meant for you, that your intuition is telling you, yes, this is meant for you, and you've been working on it and you feel like you're so close, but there's something that you can't break through, then the message here is take some time, relax, contemplate, let things come to you. Stop trying to push through. That approach will no longer work. Let your wisdom come to the surface, so that you can get a new perspective. Give your mind a rest, give your body a rest, so that you can come up with new ideas. And we will get around that wall. We don't have to break through it, okay? So there we have it. That's our message for the weekend. I hope that it makes sense. I hope that it helps. Let me know what this is about for you, if it speaks to you, if it applies to you in any direction. The June readings are all out now, and I'm going to work on the love readings for June as well, so I hope to be able to post them in the weekend, I think. But I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Hope it helps you. I hope we all have a wonderful weekend, relaxing and enlightening, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.